Okay, and welcome everyone. Thanks for coming to class today and welcome back after a week off. And we'll begin. And welcome to those I haven't seen for several months. I'm glad you were able to join us. So let's begin. And let's begin with our hands just resting gently in our lap and close your eyes. And balancing your weight evenly, sinking the root of your spine deep into the earth and ground. Dropping down into the chair, dropping deep into the floor, pulling up through the front of your spine with a nice soft gaze or closing of the eyes, and just allow your shoulders to relax. Relax your face, softening in your temples, quieting your mind. Just turning your awareness to your breath without changing the rhythm of the breathing. Breathing in relaxation, exhaling out tension. And just find that flow of the breath without judgment, just observing it. Good. And the next inhalation, just lifting that left hand, pressing it onto your heart center and warming the heart. Place your right hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in. Feel your heart lift and your chest expand. Exhale out and release from the belly and let go of all holding. So that the inhalation is deep and our exhalation is long. Soft and gentle on our next exhalation, just drop the hands back down to the top of your thighs. And let's roll our shoulders forward as we breathe in and exhaling and rolling the shoulders back. Let's just move with our breath. Massage your shoulders. This movement. Holding for a moment. Then we'll softly roll them forward with your breath. Sinking your shoulders down from your ears. Drop your chin forward and just let your head hang heavy and relaxed. Let's gently circle our head towards the right side and move through the middle over to the left side. And again towards the right. Circle it back, open your throat. Let your head roll, moving it effortlessly. Just pausing for a moment. And circle in the opposite direction. And let's come back up to the center once again. Good. Let's breathe our arms straight up, lifting out of the hips, lengthening the sides of the body, reaching up. Bring the hands together and exhale your hands down into your heart. Interlace your fingers. Press your hands away from you, straightening your arms straight out from the heart. Rise back up with those arms and lift with a soft sway to the right side, keeping our hips grounded and balanced. Breathe back through the middle and ease to the opposite side. Breathe. Very good. Coming back to center. And let's lower our hands back down, resting both hands to the top of your thighs once again. And we're going to do some nice seated cat-cow stretches. So let's lean in from the crease of our hips. And then slowly tip up with the nose, the chin, press your heart and throat forward. Roll the shoulders back, shoulder blades rolling in, look upward. Good. And then softly tuck the shoulders in, roll the chin down, press the spine back. So we're concaving the spine, curving it back, and then let's do a couple more. Easing forward, scoop up with the nose, the chin, our throat and heart opening. Look up and breathe. And then bring it back and in with the shoulders, rolling it back. Good. You feel a nice, gentle release through that low back into the middle of the spine. Let's do one more. Curling it up, looking up. Throat and heart open and breathe. And ease softly back to a nice straight spine. Perfect. And now let's just bring our arms back up, shoulder height now. The palms will be turning upward, and we're going to lift up with the arms over the head. Good. And then on our exhalation, lower the arms back down to our shoulders and flip the palms to face towards the floor and drop them down to the sides. Excellent. Let's breathe up, shoulders, flip the palms upward, and lift over the head. Good. We'll do a couple more of these. So bring the arms to the shoulders and then just rotate those hands and down. Really nice for the strengthening and the opening the sides of the body. It's also really nice for the arms to get a little gentle warm up as we twist the hands up and down. Good. And we'll just do one more down, lift the palms and lower. So bring those arms to our sides, the fingers pointing downward, and our thumbs will be pointing forward. Palms facing in towards the chair. Take a deep breath in. Let's flip the palms to face forward, thumbs to the sides. Roll the shoulder blades inward, and then bring the thumbs forward again. Good. And then we flip open and back. Good. And then flip it open again. Excellent. And back. Perfect. Let's float those arms back up to our shoulder height. Flip the palms up. Bend your elbows with your fingertips just resting on the shoulders. And let's gently circle our shoulders forward. You can connect the elbows if that feels right. Circle them back. Good. So we're getting right into that rotator cuff of our shoulder. Move with the breath. Nice big circular movements. Good. Bring the elbows in and together. And then circle them back and open the heart. Move and breathe. Good. And we'll bring it in. Good. And then we'll softly open, press those elbows back, press the heart forward. Two more, bringing the elbows in with a soft tap. And then an open, open heart. And one more. Connect those elbows. Let's exhale them down, softly dropping your arms. Good. If you need to give those arms a little shake or wiggle the fingers, then you can do so now. And we'll just slide forward and scoop our hands beneath our right leg, interlacing our fingers. Good. And we'll take a good grip of that right leg and softly lean it back, lifting that right leg up, allowing your foot and your leg to dangle and circling your foot, circling your lower leg as if you're stirring a pot of soup. Very good. And then bring it around in the opposite direction. Very nice. Bring it back to the middle. Extend the right leg straight out. Bend the knee. And again, we can extend and open and bend. And let's just do one more, extending it straight out. Bend that knee. Good. Exhale, drop down with that foot. Scoop your hands beneath your left leg. Lean back and lift up. So you're supporting that leg with your hands. You're activating your core and abdominal muscles and strengthening the arm as we circle. Circling the foot, circling the lower leg, working those knee joints, ankle joints. Very nice. Let's move around in the opposite direction. Good. Bring it back to the middle. Press out with that left foot. Stretch it open. Stretch that leg. Bend the knee. And again. Good. Last one. Bend your knee. And let's softly drop down with our foot and release our hands. Just give them a shake. Well done. And now we'll take our strap. If you haven't already grabbed a strap, just find one. And anyone who's watching this on a recording that I'm doing right now, hit pause and get yourself a belt, strap, scarf, whatever works. So let's begin with wrapping that strap around once and then clamping it with our thumbs. So we're keeping that strap in place. And we're going to widen out the space between our hands to be approximately an arm's length apart. And let's extend the strap straight out in front to begin. The feet will ground, your knees will be pointing forward, and your arms are nice and straight, and the strap is lifted in line with your chest. And we're going to slowly, gently twist to the right side. And we're going to just twist the top half of the spine, keeping our knees and hips squared forward, gently looking over that right shoulder beyond your right fingers. And then breathe back through the middle. Exhaling to the left side with a gentle twist and a cleanse. Take it back through the middle, over to the right side. And sweep it through, use the breath. We're going to exhale into the twist as we pull back. Breathe through the middle. Good, last one. To the left. Lovely, bring it back to the middle. Let's lift the strap overhead. Straight up over our head with a gentle, soft, leaning over to the right side. So just allow gravity to help you here with that soft leaning in. Breathe it back through the middle and a slow sway to the left. Good. Like I said, gravity's there to help you. So just surrender with the breath, opening the sides of the body. Good. Take it at your own pace. Find your rhythm with the breath. That's the important thing. That's that secret sauce for yoga. Bring the breath to it. Bring that mindfulness. Being present in this moment with what we're doing, with what we're feeling. Take it back to the middle. Good. Strap is directly overhead. And then a soft pulsing back. Not too far, but just enough that you're feeling a nice stretch through your chest. Good. And breathe the strap back over your head. Exhale with a soft pulsing back. And over the head again. And our last one, pulse it back. And back, over and down. Drop that strap. Just lay it over the top of your thighs. Let's unhook our hands. Give them a quick shake and a wiggling of the fingers. Very good. And then we'll take the strap and we're going to now work our legs. So we'll begin with the right foot. Let's place that strap to the bottom of our right foot. And we're going to wedge it gently between the ball of the foot and the arch and begin with that heel of our right foot grounded into the floor. The left foot is grounded. Hanging onto the strap, straightening through the arms. Let's lean back slightly so the arms are straight, body is straight. And as we breathe in, bending the elbows, pull up with that right leg, bringing it in towards you. Exhale, slow, gentle, release down. Tap the heel. And then again, we can pull up and in towards you. Good. Exhale, lowering it down. Tap. And once more. Pull it in. Exhale. Halfway down with our elbows bent at a 90-degree angle. Let's swing out with that right leg. Left knee points forward. Swing it back. And again, swing out. And swing back. And that last one, as we softly open through the hip joint, we'll bring it back, forward, cross over our left knee. Let's just lay the strap across the top of our thighs. And we're going to work through that low back as we lift up with our arms, cross the arms, hands on our shoulders, roll in, curve our back. Sink down, just drop your head, drop your elbows. Just feeling a nice release in the sacrum. Breathe into that space. And then slow and gentle, let's bloom open with the arms, lifting up. Good. Exhale, bring the arms down. Perfect. Fold our legs. Let's bring that strap now to the bottom of our left foot, between the ball of the foot and the arch. Right foot's grounded. Extending that left leg out with just the heel pressing to the floor, straightening the arms, strong and straight through the spine. Then bend the elbows, pull up with that left leg towards you. Exhale, slow descent, sink your heel. A gentle tap. Then again we lift, pulling in. And soft and gentle. The tap. We lift once more. And before lowering all the way down, let's stop it halfway. Elbows will remain bent at a 90-degree angle. And let's just softly swing out with the left leg to the side. Breathe it forward. And again, swing it out. And back. Last one, swinging out. Bring it back. Good. And then we'll cross over the right knee. Now we can take our strap that we've been using and just push it off to the side so that it doesn't get tangled up or we're not going to trip on it. Let's breathe our arms up and lift, crossing the opposite arm over. So the opposite to what you did in the other side, and softly, let's roll in with the shoulders, tuck in with the chin, drop down with the elbows and the head towards your knee. And keep going as deep as you like until you feel a wonderful low back opening, a little sensation there. Breathe into that space. Very good. And then we'll slowly rise, curling our way up. Float open with those arms. Exhale and drop them down to your sides. Perfect. And let's unfold our legs. Good. So now we'll come to just sit in the middle of our chair, leaving space for the spine. We're going to do another little twist and a hip opener. Let's begin with our left leg now. Lifting the left leg, placing your left foot on the top of your right knee. If it's difficult to place it there, you can modify and just cross it over the front of your ankle, front of that right ankle if you wish. So either way, let's place one hand to the inside of our ankle and to the inside of that left knee. Take a deep breath in. You can close your eyes. Press down with that left hand to the inside of the knee. Good. Just feel that nice, gentle release in the left hip. Exhale and softly, from the crease of the hips, begin to fold forward, easing down. Take your time. When you find your sensation, it should be a nice little sweet spot, a nice welcome sensation, pausing there and breathe. Very good. And then we can softly ease back up, lifting your heart. Cross your right hand over to the top of the left knee. Breathe straight up with that left arm and reach. Exhale, lower your left arm over your chair. Or you can also just take hold of the side of the chair. That works better for you today. Pressing your right hand to the left knee. And let's softly give a nice twist to the spine. We're cleansing it as we squeeze out those toxins. Good. Exhale and slow, gentle unwind, coming back. Drop your left foot back down. Perfect. And now we'll move to the opposite side. So either crossing that right foot over the front of your ankle, or you can also bring it up and just rest it on the top of your left knee. Bring the hand to the inside of the ankle, inside of the knee. Gently pressing down, lifting up with your heart, chin over your heart. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and folding it forward. Feel the right hip release. Dropping down. And breathe. Lovely. Breathe back up nice and slow with a nice straight spine, lifting. Cross the left hand to the right knee. Let's reach with the right arm straight up. Exhale, bring it behind, hook over the chair, press against your knee, lengthen your spine as you gently twist, glancing over your shoulder. Very good, and breathe. On your exhalation, begin to unwind. Unfold your leg, grounding both our feet. Rest our hands on the tops of our thighs. Take a deep breath in. And let's ease out from the seat of the chair. Let's come up to a nice standing pose. I'm just going to adjust the screen so you can see me a bit better. And we're going to move that chair to the top of our mat. So let's place the chair. Make sure that it's on the actual chair, so it's squared nicely, so it's not going to slide. And the back of the chair will be facing you. And placing your hands onto the back of the chair. Good. So let's take a nice big breath in, looking forward. Exhaling out. Nice big exhalation. And then next breath in, we're going to slowly lean into the chair. Use it for support. Lifting the heels up. Look up. Lift the head. Tip the head upward. Good. Strong through your calves. Exhale with a soft, gentle landing, sinking your heels down. And roll onto the heels. You'll lift up with the balls of the feet and the toes pointing up. Just the heels connected to the floor. And then rock it forward and lift up. Good. Looking up and breathe. And again, exhale. Drop the heels, roll back onto the heels, lift up with the balls of the feet. So it gives a nice stretch to the back of the legs. And let's do one more. Rocking up, looking up, lift the heart, open the throat. Softly lean the head back. Exhale, dropping down with the heels. Sink the chin, roll onto the heels. Excellent. And then we'll pad those feet down firm into the floor. Keeping the hands connected to the chair. Let's bend and soften with that right knee first. And slowly just press your left hip out to the side and look over the left shoulder. Good. Then breathe back through the middle. Soften with the left knee. Press your right hip out to the side, glance over the right shoulder. And we'll do two more for each side. Move at your own pace. This is your yoga, so just take your time. Very good. Stretch as deep as you like. Press that hip out so you're feeling a nice opening through that hip joint. Very good. And last one to the opposite side. Excellent. Let's come back to face forward. Take one step back with each foot. Both feet will ground. You can keep your hands on the chair. I'm actually going to just adjust the screen so you can see me a little bit better. Lower. So we'll take our hands holding onto the chair. Feet will plant firm into the floor. And let's just slowly drop down with our hips, bending our knees. Knees are parallel and directly over our feet. And lift up with the chin, looking forward. So we're strengthening in the knees as if we're lowering down, sitting into a chair, but just stopping right before we do. So let's hold it here, strong in the knees, strong in the core, and let's breathe up with just one arm to begin, reaching up. And you can hang onto the chair if you wish, or if you feel balanced, you can also bring that other arm up and lift and open with the chin over the heart, looking forward with your core strong. And create some nice heat in the core, just above our belly. And with that, we help to purify, releasing any toxins here in this beautiful standing squat pose. We'll hold it for 2 more breaths. So nice, big, deep breaths. Good. On that exhalation, let's drop our hands back to the chair. Straightening up through the legs. Take a step back with each foot. One more step back. So we're now towards the back of our mat. So we're getting some space so that we're able to softly exhale and fold it forward. dropping your head between your arms, straightening your spine. And your spine will be parallel to the floor. Pull back with your hips, lengthen through your arms and your torso, feeling a beautiful stretch down the back of your legs as well. And then soft and gentle, we'll rise up. Keep our heels grounded. Arms continue to be straight. Tuck your tailbone in. Legs and torso strong. Pull in with the belly. Strong in the core. Look forward with your breath. Exhale, let's do one more. Pulling back, bending forward, sinking down. Drop your head between the arms. Lengthen the spine. Lovely. Rise up and lift. Good. Keep those heels grounded. Arms strong and straight, looking forward. Soften now with our right knee. And let's just take a step forward with the right foot. Bend your knee so the knee is directly over your heel, and you're just going to turn your left foot out to the side. Drop your hips down. Let's move into a nice warrior sequence, beginning with our left hand coming to the back of our left thigh, resting it there. Breathe straight up with that right arm. Look up. If you wish, you could arch the back slightly, pull the heart upward. A brave warrior. Very good. Breathe up through the front of the spine. Perfect. And then we could drop the chin with a soft glance forward. Bring the left arm straight up and reach. Sink deep with those hips. Looking forward here in this warrior one. And breathe it through. From warrior one, we're going to move into warrior two with our right arm coming down, left arm behind, reaching out from the shoulders. Very good. Hold in here with your breath. Lovely. And then we'll lower our arms down, resting your elbow, forearm onto the back of the chair. And let's circle up with our left arm and lift. Exhale, bring our left arm behind so that the back of our left hand can rest on our right hip, or take hold of the inside of our right thigh and pull back with your left hip and shoulder. Glance over the shoulder and breathe. Very good. Perfect. And then let's softly exhale and unwind and straighten our right leg. With our left hand, let's softly pull our left hip to the side. So we're going to turn our torso so it's going to be facing the length side of our mat. And we're just going to do from warrior into triangle pose. So let's begin in that triangle position with those arms straight out from our shoulders. Your torso is now squared forward along the length side of the mat. Legs will be straight, and just turn your head and look beyond your right fingertips. And shifting over the chair, shift the torso to the right, and you can either rest your right arm on the top of the chair or place your right hand towards your right knee or shin as you lift up with the left arm. At the same time, turning the head and look beyond your fingertips, radiating out from your core. Beautiful triangles. Holding it here. Arms and legs will be straight. And when we're ready to release from triangle, it's simply a sliding back up. Let's bring that left hand to the back of our left thigh and float up with the right arm. So we'll move into a reverse triangle. Use that hand on the back of your thigh for support. You can arch the back and pull straight up with that right arm and open. Very good. And then exhale with a soft, gentle release down. Good. And just soften in that right knee. You can wiggle your foot back in a little. And then we're going to switch sides. So you can keep the chair where it is for you. I'm just going to flip my chair around so you can see what I'm doing better. So now with our left leg forward, grounding the foot just in front of the chair, bending that left knee and take a step back with your right foot. So your right leg is straight. Good. And sink down with the hips. Bring that left knee directly over your heel. Beautiful. Perfect position. And then bring that right hand to the back of your thigh. Pull straight up with that left arm. Lift the heart. Arch your back. Look up and breathe. Good. Brave warrior. Perfect. And then slowly sink the chin, looking just over the chair. Bring that right arm up into warrior one. And here you can play with it a little. If you wish to go a little deeper down with the hip, dropping and sinking downward, keeping that knee directly over your heel and lengthening through the sides of your body. Very good. Exhale and bring the left arm forward and your right arm back, moving nicely into a warrior two pose. Looking beyond your left fingertips. Exhale, let's lower our arms down. Bending our elbow, leaning the forearm and left elbow to the back of our chair. And let's circle up with that right arm, lifting up. Exhale, bring that right arm behind. The back of the right hand will rest on your hip. Take hold of the inside of your thigh and we'll pull back with our right shoulder and hip. Look over the shoulder. And a nice gentle cleansing twist here. Very good. Exhale, and let's softly unwind it. Perfect. And we'll straighten through that left leg. Right hand, softly just pulling that right hip back slightly. So we're turning our torso to face the length side of the mat. And let's move into a nice triangle pose, beginning with our arms straight out from our shoulders. Turning only your head, looking beyond your left fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with a soft shift over that left leg, hips moving to the right. Then we'll bend sideways. You can stop with the elbow and forearm on the chair, lifting up with the right arm. If you want to go a little deeper, you can place your left hand to your knee or your shin. Turn your head up, look up and breathe. Radiating out from your core, arms and legs will be straight. Very good. And then softly sliding out from triangle, moving into revolved triangle, placing that right hand in the back of your thigh and pull up with the left arm and open through the front. You can arch the back, use that hand for support. Very good. And breathe. Lovely. Let's lower it down now. Sinking. You can soften a little with that left knee. Let's wiggle that left foot in. And let's stand now, stepping forward with that right foot, standing directly behind the chair with your feet grounded firm into the earth. Moving into a mountain pose known as Tadasana. So let's sink those feet firm, lift up through the front of your spine. Soft gaze forward, or you can close your eyes, bringing your arms to the sides of the body. Fingertips point down. Pull your shoulders back and line them up with your hips. and lift up with the heart. Good. Grounding deep, allow your pelvic sits bones to just sink down, surrendering to gravity. Let's root it deep. And we'll hold it here for a couple of breaths. And breathe it in. Finding your groundedness. Very good. Perfect. Now let's open our eyes and we'll move from this mountain pose into a balance pose. So we're going to be just turning our body so that the left side of our body is facing the back of the chair. And I'd like you to place your left hand on the back of the chair. And shifting the weight of your body onto your left leg, nice and strong, and a softening with that right knee. And let's lift up with our right knee. So it's going to be bent and at a 90-degree angle. But you're using that chair for support. So just lifting up and holding it here. Nicely balanced. You can place your right hand on your hip. We can stay here balanced, hanging onto that chair. Or you can also, the option is to soften with that left knee and just softly rest your right ankle on top of the left knee. Good. And pressing that right knee away from you and just slowly begin to tip forward. Oh. Finding a nice sensation in the right hip as we tip forward. If you've left your foot off of the knee, just lifting up, you can continue maintaining that balance. Still beautiful lengthening with the top of your thigh, feeling that strength. And those that have their ankle or foot on the left knee, tipping forward, let's gently ease our way up and unwind. And let's just stretch out, point our toe in front, strong through the top of our thigh. Exhale, and we're going to lower down with that right foot. And because that left leg's done a lot of work for us right now, let's give it a little reward with a shake of the ankle, foot. Good. And now we're going to move to the opposite side. So everyone can just flip. I'm going to move my chair just so you're able to see me. So we'll want that right side of our body facing the back of the chair with your right hand holding onto the chair for balance. Shifting the weight of your body towards your right leg. Softening with your left knee. Good. You can bring your left hand to your hip and lift up. That knee's bent. Good. Holding it here, balanced on that right leg, strong through the top of your left thigh. You can also soften in that right knee and place your left ankle onto your knee. And if you wish to go a little deeper, feeling a stretch into the hip, just a soft folding it forward. Press that left knee downward. Good. Breathe. Keeping that left foot flexed, you'll feel that sensation even deeper. And then rise up nice and slow with the breath. Unfold. If your knee is bent and you're just hovering, let's point our toes and extend that leg out for a nice stretch. And then a slow, controlled descent with that leg, dropping it down gently. Good. Let's give that right leg a little shake and release. And then we're going to flip now the seat of the chair to face inward, bringing our chair to the top of our mat, standing in front of the chair. We're moving into a chair-assisted downward dog. So let's just step away from the chair at a foot's distance and bending from the crease of the hips, reaching with our arms, taking hold of the sides of your chair. And then from here, we'll adjust the feet to slide them back a little more, sinking your heels down, straightening your legs. Arms will be straight, Slow and gentle, we fold it forward, drop the head between our arms. Good, and just pull back with those hips, lengthening your spine, breathing through the back of the legs as well. Nice and open here. Good. Breathing down, allow your heart to sink and melt. And your next breath in, slowly sliding it forward, bringing the shoulders over your hands, tuck the tailbone in, straightening the arms, strengthening and straightening through the tops of your thighs, your torso, holding in a plank pose. Look down towards the seat of the chair for a couple breaths. Tug the belly in. And on that second breath, as you exhale, let's pull it back for one more downward dog. Press your heels deep. Keep the legs and arms straight, straighten the spine. Let your head fall between the arms. Breathe through the back of your head. Breathe through your spine. Very good. And then we'll rise back, move into plank. One more plank. Shoulders over our arms, over our hands. Tuck the tailbone in, nice and strong. Breathe into your core. Good. And then we'll just soften with that right knee. Press the ball of our right foot deep. And then slowly softening with the left, walking it forward. Press down with that right heel. And then we'll just gently step our feet towards the chair. And ease our way up. You can use the chair to help support you as you come up to stand. And let's just come into the center of the mat with our feet grounded firm. Good, and we'll breathe our arms straight out and lift. The palms will come together. Exhale down into the heart. Good. Take a breath up and open. Interlace the fingers with the index fingers pointing upward. Press your elbows in. Arms will straighten and we're going to move into crescent moon. So we'll ease to the right side, opening through the left. Breathe back through the middle. Ease to the left side, open through the right. Good. Keep those feet grounded, balanced, bring it back to center. This time we'll look upward, arch the back, lift the nose and chin, lift the heart, opening through the very front of our spine. And when we're ready to let go, the soft, gentle descent, swan dive forward with our arms winging out to the side. Allow your fingers to just graze the earth. The softness in your knees. And here I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see that the knees can be soft and bent. Allow yourself to hang heavy and relaxed. Shaking out your spine if you want to sway it gently side to side with the breath. Perfect. And then slide your hands halfway up your shin, extending the arms open. Lift the spine so it's parallel to the floor. Releasing any tension through the backs of your knees. And from here, we're going to just do some gentle twists. So you can choose to keep your legs straight. You can soften in the knees if that's better for you for this practice. And let's take our left hand and just place it to the outside of our right calf. And softly just pull up with our right arm. Look up towards your right fingers. Good. And then sweep it back through the middle. Right hand to the outside of your left calf and pull up with the left arm and look up beyond your left. And then slow and gentle. Let's bring it back down. We can soften the knees. Hands will take hold of opposite elbows. Drop the head. Feel the spine nice and loose, like it's flowing over your hips. And just softly swing the torso very gently. Move with the breath. Good. And then from here, we're going to release those arms. Tuck the chin in. And let's softly curl our way up, stacking one vertebra on top of the other. Come up to stand. Perfect. And then we'll breathe our arms straight up again, connecting our palms. Exhale our hands into our heart. Let's just create a nice sound called by an intention for our practice, for our day or our week. It can be I'm healthy and happy, I'm at peace. Whatever works for you, whatever is calling to you, I'd like you to just repeat it to yourself 3 times. And then just release out and up with those arms. Exhale, sink those arms back down to our sides. And we'll widen our stance just a bit. And let's just softly twist, lifting up with the balls of the feet, just twisting on our heels, letting our arms softly sway side to side like they're empty coat sleeves, just flopping, and observing a lightness in your feet. So let go of any tension from this practice, feeling lighter, feeling more supple. And then we'll softly twist over toward the chair. And now let's bring the chair back towards the middle of our mat. Take your time and slowly coming down into the seat of your chair. You drop down. I'd like you to sit in the middle of the seat of the chair. So we're leaving some space for the spine behind. We'll lean into that during our relaxation. But let's just place our hands on the top of our thighs and relax your shoulders and your face. Close your eyes. Lift the heart strong and straight through your spine. And with your next breath in, circle it forward, big wide circle forward. And then exhale as we circle it back. So we're going to move with the breath, rotating with our breath. Very nice. Spiraling up from our root, floating into your belly, fluid and soft. Rising up into the solar plexus, strong, powerful. Open your heart. Let it be spacious and light. Taste the sweetness of the practice at your throat as we spiral in closer, refining that movement. Good. Circling up towards that third eye, center of your forehead. And then we'll move into the stillness of our crown and beyond to that infinite oneness. That is yoga. On your exhalation, sink your chin down towards the heart. Let the energy flow back downward. Good. And then softly begin to wiggle back towards the back of the chair with your hips in both. fold the spine one vertebra at a time into the seat of your chair. Place your hands on top of your palms. Palms will turn up. Close your eyes. Feet grounded, sinking your roots. Feel your hips, your spine begin to dissolve, soften. Just letting go here. Feel your shoulders relaxed. Final few moments here in Shavasana, our relaxation. Colors blind the eye. Sounds deafen the ear. Flavors numb the taste. Thoughts weaken the mind. Desires wither the heart. The master observes the world, but trusts her inner vision. She allows things to come and go. Her heart is open as the sky. And without disturbing your relaxation, just begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, maybe stretching your arms and legs. Good. And just come back with your feet planted to the floor, resting your hands in your lap, connecting the very tips of your index fingers to your thumbs, and just rest those hands on the top of your thighs. Close your eyes. Let your heart be open. Your mind is clear and still. And breathe. And then softly, let's lift those arms straight up, connecting your palms. Exhale your hands to your heart. Honoring your body, your mind, and your spirit. Namaste. Thank you. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Thank you.